Hey, Ryan, thank you for your 20. I'm gonna explain them panning to me. I'm gonna explain what happened with me dancing. Okay, and I was like just AFK basically. Okay, I'm gonna explain like the llama.
What is Tim doing?
Tim, now's not the time. Tomato Man, what do you do? All right, he's got his pickaxe back out.
Tim, not the time to be a bot, Tim.
Tim, gargoyling is bad. Please, there we go, brother. Okay, we're back.
He's on his way.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
I just hope he just gets sniped. That's all I can hope for, right?
If I was some Nar, so did you finally settle the key bindings? Okay. Should I just talk about this now? I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, thank you for your 5. I'll talk about it in a second, Garden. Dude, someone. Okay, I don't know what happened, bro, but okay, I'm gonna talk about it now. Basically, the first 2 games. Here's what happened. So I land the very first game. This is in the tournament, right? And you have 2 games, 1 solo, 1 duo warm up, and then the actual charity game. So, I land the first game, and I realize that my attack is unbound. My left click, which you would think. So I'm like going through my bindings like before the event happens, and I'm checking all my walls and stuff like that. And I just didn't really think to look, because you would assume, Chad, that you hit left click and you would swing, right? So what happens is I land the very first game, and I'm like I think I was just trying to like hit a tree to get materials, and I'm like, I can't attack anything. And so, I landed up top. So I loot a chest, and so I land up top, and then I start walking down the stairs, and I realize my thing's broken. So I hit escape on the stairs, and I try to change and look for my left click, and I died instantly. So I died second. So I was like, okay, at least I wasn't first. And then I'm like, okay, so now I have the attack figured out. That's cool. Second game, similar thing happens. This time I get materials. I go to put down a wall. You know how you hit your wall button and you go to put the wall down and it puts the wall down, right? So I go to put the wall down and I realize that. So here's what happens. All I see is red in my wall. And I'm jumping around trying to put a wall down, and I'm jumping around, and I thought maybe, basically, I just die. Someone built on top of me and just killed me, like, instantly. And I went to put it down a wall, and it wouldn't go down. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, I think it didn't put down because it was red, and it couldn't get there, right? So now, game 3, here's the charity game. I realize that, it wasn't that I couldn't put the wall down because something was in the way. It was because something was actually my put to build down was also unbound. So game 3, when they pan over to me, I'm dancing because I can't figure out where the put your wall down button is in settings. And so I'm like looking, so when they panned over to me and they scrolled and Tim is standing by a tree, I was in my settings looking for like the plate, whatever the word is for it, the place wall button. And finally, I get everything kind of set up and I get my sensitivity good, right? Okay, so this is game 3 now. Right at this point, I literally don't even have I haven't even been in a gunfight with anyone because things weren't working, So finally, game 3, the charity game, I'm feeling kind of good. I'm like, okay, at least now I can put a wall down. We'll be good to go. And so who do I run into? Out of everyone that was up there, who do I run into for my very first official? I'll throw it air quotes. My first official fight of the tournament. I run into effing Myth, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not that good, so I'm obviously gonna die here. So I start building up, and I realize the person I'm building against knows really what they're doing, and I'm like, well, we had a good run. So it wasn't like I ran into anyone else like near my skill level, entertainer with not a professional. I run into Myth, dude, and he just dumps on me. So the only actual gunfight I had, like a legit gunfight that I could build and stuff in, was with Myth, and I died. So I was like, well. And yeah, shocker here, chat. I didn't win, so pretty big shocker. So that was that. But that was why when they panned over to me, and they're like, Tim is just standing there, I was trying to fix my last setting that for some reason was unbound. So good times, man. Good times, dude. Welcome back. Recently came back from con. Thought I'd share my favorite anime OP with chat. If you're a long-time anime fan, you'll appreciate it. I totally believe you, and I appreciate your 13, bro. I'm not doing like any links at all today. I'm sorry. Thank you, 13. Appreciate that. Storm 2350, which I think is